I'm enjoying it. I feel like this is the perfect rookie year that like Allisen said, it's a ball striker's golf course. You have to be able to hit the fairways and the greens. There's a good bit of undulation on the greens, and you need to be able to place yourself on the right tiers. So just club usage and game plan will be essential.
Rose, for you, this is, I think, your fourth week in a row. How's the body feeling? And you've got one more week to go, I hear, in Japan. How are you feeling overall? What's your game like when you're fatigued?
Right. It's definitely been a process. It's been a journey for me. I've really learned what it's like to be out on tour the last couple weeks, and learning how to navigate my body, myself, my mind. And it's not just about the golf, but it's about everything behind the scenes that I'm a lot more aware about. I'm enjoying it. I feel like this is the perfect rookie year that I could have asked for me to be able to play this many stretches of events. But it's slowly getting to me. I have one more week before I take a little bit of time off right before CME. So still in the grind.
Allisen, as we wrap up the end of the season, and this is your last event in Asia, how are you feeling with the season so far? I know you had your first win, and just overall your thoughts on where you are right now in this season.
Yeah, I think echoing Rose, I mean, this season has been all that I could have hoped for and more. Just really excited for another good week in Asia. Malaysia's just so beautiful, and really, really excited to be here this week. And yeah, looking forward to a week off before Pelican and CME to wrap up the year.
I'll open the floor to any questions from media here. Otherwise, I can keep going.
Hi, I'm Malkit from Par Golf. My question is for Allisen. You won the U.S. Women's Open. How did that change your life?
Yeah, I think just the immediate effect was, it got me into a few events. Like, it got me onto the Solheim Cup team, and I think just the exposure that it's given me a lot of opportunities. Have met a lot of people since then, and yeah, like just been able to get a few more opportunities that I don't think I would have had otherwise. But no, it's been really great.
And question for Rose. Your amateur career was a pretty good one. So do you also are you also looking for your pro life to go on a similar trajectory?
Right. I would say that amateur golf and professional golf, even though we're talking about the same sport, it's very different in terms of lifestyle and the overall, I guess, feeling of being an amateur and a professional. But I don't necessarily translate my amateur golf career over to my professional golf career. Especially when I first announced I was going to turn professional and my tour debut, I didn't have an inkling of expectation for me to come out here and have to win every single event, or even prepare myself to be on the top immediately, because I knew that I was starting from a blank page right when you turn professional. So no really overlap there.
Do you have a mic back there?
Oh. My name is Sean. I represent the Star. It's a daily newspaper. It's an English newspaper. So the question was, you guys played earlier on, and you, Allisen was saying you got to try and keep the ball on the fairway and then onto the greens. But did you not find the fairways rather wide?
Yeah, there's a lot of bunkers out there. I think depending on the hole, there's a few fairways that were pretty wide, and there were a few that narrow up a bit.
Okay, the other thing was this course which you guys are playing on has a reputation of being quite long. I haven't really been on the course myself since they set it up, to be quite honest. So I am not really sure how it is. But is it long, and with the weather that we have got, like it's a bit damp and all, do you think that will play a factor? Let me put it that way.
Yeah, so I only played the front nine and walked part of the back. I feel like the LPGA always does a pretty good job of setting up their courses in a fair way. And I mean, at the end of the day, everyone plays the same course. There were definitely a few holes that were on the longer side, but I definitely think there were opportunities to score as well.
Fair enough. And Rose, your take on it?
Yeah, Allison has seen a little bit more of the golf course than me. I've only played 3 holes, and that was on the front nine. But as of the moment, you know, there is, no matter what golf course you're on, you're going to have to be precise with your numbers and calculations. Your game has to be firing on all cylinders for you to post up good scores. But I see this golf course it can be challenging, but if you're playing well, it's kind of a golf course where you can have more opportunities for birdie and potentially put up a good score.
Anything else from the room? Okay, I'll close with 2 questions for each of you. Coming and playing in Malaysia, obviously, this is one of the bigger events, really strong field this week here on the Asian swing. What made you both want to come and play in Malaysia at this new event?
Yeah, I mean, I think just the opportunity to play in a new event is always special. I mean, I can tell people that I was in the first field here. And I mean, just being in Asia is always really special. I always just try to structure my schedule in a way where, you know, I'm not playing too many weeks on the road and not taking too much time off as well. And I just feel like it's sat in a good spot on the schedule.
Right, and for me, it's all a first-time experience of playing in Asia in general. So for me to be able to come out here and see Malaysia for the first time, I have a couple family friends who are out here and just watching. So being able to meet up with them and kind of just being in a new country, not only seeing the golf course, playing the golf, but also being in a new setting. It's kind of something that I always wanted, especially being on tour, and now I get to travel and see a new place. It's pretty cool.
Awesome. And last question, with this purse being one of our largest non-major purses, $3 million, what does it mean to you guys to see brands like Maybank really trying to elevate the women's game through those larger purses?
Yeah, I think it means a lot to have companies like Maybank, you know, really step up and promote the women's game. I mean, I know it gets said a lot, but the girls out here are really good, and I mean, it's hopefully bringing us the exposure that we need.
100%. It's just now, women's golf is definitely seen by a lot more people. There's a lot more TV viewership, and the purses have definitely increased over the years, which all the professionals are really excited about, and it's just elevating women's athletes and the women's game in general. So being able to have these sponsors like Maybank really promote the game, it's a real big honor for us too.
Awesome. Thank you both. We appreciate your time.